You know, it's my last time telling you, nigga. When y'all stupid ass little boys could get yourself hurt behind a hoe. Man, I'm a gangster. I'm telling you like a man. I don't pay on a fake page. I ain't got that to do, man. I'm too up. I'm too G'd up, man. Like, you want a nigga to f*** your bitch so bad, I'm telling you, I don't even talk to her for these little weird ass hoes y'all been bringing up. I wouldn't dare even talk to them. Never spoke to them. Keep animals, my dude.
NB, still young and trying to move smart, just got finessed out of a $200,000 Lamborghini, and his name got dragged all over the internet because of a fake Twitter account with only 600 followers. That random page somehow convinced the biggest streamer in the world that YB was messing with his girl, and the whole thing spiraled out of control fast. What happened next had Kai Cenat's whole crew in panic mode. They were so shook they pulled their guy Reiki straight out of Utah, thinking YB was about to pull up on them for real. All this chaos over a tweet that blew up to 17 million views in just 6 hours, turning a rumor into a full-blown online war between two entertainment heavyweights. But behind the scenes, the story gets even crazier. Sources say misunderstandings and fake screenshots played a huge role, yet the damage was already done. Now, NBA YoungBoy is reportedly ready to clear his name by any means necessary, making it clear he's not letting a fake page ruin his image. Meanwhile, Kai Cenat was sitting at the top of the streaming world, pulling millions of viewers daily and just winning Streamer of the Year at the biggest award show in the game right when this drama exploded.
And the winner for Best Stream Collab is Kai Cenat and LeBron James!
But while his career was shooting through the roof, his personal life was falling apart even faster. The breakup didn't just end a relationship. It opened the door to fake rumors spreading like wildfire. Those lies didn't just hurt feelings. They wrecked real friendships, cost people hundreds of thousands of dollars, and turned what could have been big money collaborations into pointless tension. To really understand how this whole mess exploded, we gotta rewind to Christmas 2024. That's when a $200,000 pink G-Wagon wishlist sparked a chain reaction nobody saw coming. This wasn't just some regular breakup drama, this was manipulation, fake screenshots, and internet chaos moving at lightning speed. In just 6 hours, stories twisted, sides were picked, and reputations took hits that felt permanent. Late 2024 was when Kai Cenat was running the streaming game. He was breaking records back-to-back, teaming up with celebrities, stacking wins, and building an empire most people could only imagine. Every stream pulled crazy numbers, every move made headlines, and right beside him, his girlfriend Gabrielle Gigi Leah was living her best life, shining just as bright in the spotlight.
My life is truly amazing.
She was posting vlogs showing off her luxury lifestyle, smiling on camera like everything was perfect, while casually asking Kai for Christmas gifts that cost more than what most people make in a whole year. Designer bags, flashy rides, high-ticket wish lists. It wasn't small change, it was big money energy all over the timeline.
G-Wagon, black, pink interior, it's very detailed. I just feel like, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside.
How much?
How much the car?
Yeah.
Not that much.
How much?
Not that much. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that much though. I promise. It's not that much. Like, it's not a lot.
But while all this was playing out online, NBA YoungBoy had his own moves lining up behind the scenes. According to DJ Academics, YB had been watching Kai's streams and actually had respect for the young star. That matters because YB doesn't just connect with anybody like that. If he sees something real, he'll acknowledge it. And apparently, he saw that grind in Kai and wanted to show love. At the same time, cracks were already forming in Kai and Gigi's relationship, and a lot of people could see the warning signs, except Kai himself. The vibe felt off. The energy wasn't the same, but he was locked in, focused on work and pushing through pressure. Meanwhile, Kai was standing on big stages at award shows, opening up about his mental health in front of millions. He even told his fans, "I just want to say to you guys tonight, really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently, I've just been going through things in my head." That wasn't just talk. That was someone quietly dealing with real stress while the spotlight stayed bright.
A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve.
While Kai was opening up about pressure and stress, his girl was online posting vlogs about how blessed and amazing her life was, smiling like everything was flawless. But here's where it takes a wild turn. Months earlier, Gigi had gone on stream and built her dream man like a 2K character, and the description had people raising eyebrows later on. She said he got to be like 6 feet, 1 waves. Then she doubled down and said, I love me a little, waves, nice body, like works out, looks nice, light skin, he's an artist, music, he makes music, this is my dream man. That wasn't vague at all. That was specific down to the height, the look, and even the career path. Now let's line it up. She said 6'1", Kai is around 5'5". She said light skin with waves, Kai is dark skinned and had dreads at the time. She said an artist who makes music, while Kai built his empire off streaming, not dropping tracks. To a lot of viewers, that description sounded way closer to NBA YoungBoy than the man she was actually with. That right there had people calling it the first big red flag. And it didn't stop there. Things got even messier when Gigi's own mother reportedly posted videos warning Kai about her daughter's real personality, adding another layer of tension nobody could ignore.
She was leaving her dog to go run behind Kai, leaving him in the house for 12 to 15 hours a day, pissing and shitting all in my $1 million house. I did snap out on her. She has no respect, no regard for what I'm going through. Oh, you gonna do what you did last time, just move in with a man. Cool, got it. Not mad. But for you to sit there and be like, yeah, you asked me to live with you, I told you no. You are so hurtful. When he was cheating or caught cheating, I took up for y'all. I took up for you. I stood by you. I said, Gabrielle, it's cool.
Her mom literally said on camera, I sent Gabrielle to her dad, she tripping, acting wild, disobedient, and Gabriel, you don't want me to post the stuff you was doing, and I won't. But if I did, Mr. Kai Cenat, you'll know, baby, the woman that you in love with, that's me. That wasn't subtle at all. That was a public warning straight from her own mother. When your girl's own mom is basically saying she's putting on an act and you don't know the real her, that's a major red flag waving in your face. Most people would have stepped back right there, but Kai was deep in love and couldn't see what everybody else was seeing clear as day. The circle around him wasn't helping either. People close to the situation were already whispering that something felt off about Gigi's character. But when you're young, rich, and winning at that level, it gets hard to tell who's giving real advice and who's just jealous of your glow. Success can blur your vision fast. Then right before Christmas, everything escalated. Gigi handed Kai what might be the most outrageous holiday wish list the streaming world has ever seen. A pink G-Wagon priced between $200,000 and $300,000. A pink crocodile Birkin bag sitting anywhere from $50,000 to $350,000. A mini frosted Audemars Piguet watch worth $88,000. Diamond earrings so expensive they had to call the jeweler just to get the price. Louis Vuitton bags, Chanel wallets, and more stacked on top. When you add it all up, the total was brushing close to $1 million in gifts. And while showing him all that luxury, she kept saying it wasn't that serious, repeating, and it's not a lot, a lot. That line alone had people staring at their screens in disbelief.
It's not a lot.
She really thought asking for close to $1 million in Christmas gifts was normal behavior. That's bold on a whole different level. It showed her mindset clear as day. This wasn't just about love, it was about lifestyle. To a lot of people watching, it started to look like she saw Kai as a walking ATM instead of a partner she truly cared about. And according to sources close to the situation, that tension had been building for a while. When Christmas came and that pink G-Wagon didn't show up under the tree, that's when things reportedly shifted for real. Behind the scenes, there were already whispers that early in their relationship, other men had been flying Gigi out and buying her expensive things. Trips, gifts, luxury vibes, and Kai didn't fully find out about some of it until later. That's when the trust started cracking. But here's where it gets messy. When Kai confronted her about those other guys, multiple sources claim Gigi flipped the script. Instead of owning up, she allegedly tried to make him feel like he was overthinking everything. She downplayed it, brushed it off, and acted like he was stressing over nothing, even though the behavior looked questionable. That kind of mind game can really shake somebody's confidence. Then came the tweet that set the whole internet on fire. A random Twitter account called Fendi, with barely 600 followers, posted, "There are rumors going around that Kai's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him. NB, a young boy via DJ Academics on his live stream." The problem? Academics never said that. The entire story was made up. Academics jumped out quick and shut it down, saying, "How y'all read a headline that says, Academics reported that Kai's girlfriend is cheating on him with YoungBoy?" And I said it on a live stream that I stream to 15,000 people every night. And there's not one video clip of me saying this and people are running with it. He made it clear there was zero proof because it never happened. But facts didn't matter at that point. The fake post racked up 3.6 million views and suddenly everybody had an opinion. Even though the account had no real credibility, the rumor spread fast, and behind the scenes, the pressure was building heavy. According to multiple sources, Kai actually believed the fake story. And remember, he had already been open about dealing with mental health struggles, self-doubt, and pressure about staying on top. When you're already stressed, one viral lie can feel like the final blow. Instead of calling academics directly or reaching out to YoungBoy to clear it up, emotions took over. And that decision changed everything. Then Kai posted, "I'm single. I'll never be in another relationship again." That tweet exploded to 17 million views in just 6 hours. The internet went crazy. Comments flooded in, with people saying things like, "Right after Christmas too, make sure to get some parting gifts," which hit hard because Gigi had just moved into an Atlanta penthouse that Kai reportedly helped pay for. And trust me, that still wasn't even the wildest part of this whole situation. According to academics, when NBA YoungBoy tried to call Kai to clear everything up and explain he never had anything going on with his girl, Kai didn't even pick up the phone. YB was confused, wondering why the man wouldn't just talk it out. From his point of view, he hadn't crossed any line, so being shut out like that made no sense. Academics later broke down the real reason Kai avoided the call. In Kai's mind, he was thinking, why would I talk to the guy who I believe messed with my girl? He felt like even if they spoke, the truth might get twisted or he'd be talked in circles. So instead of risking more confusion, he shut the door on the conversation completely. That was his logic at the time. But that one decision had consequences way bigger than anybody expected. By then, emotions were high, rumors were everywhere, and only a few people actually knew what was real. Still, the tension kept building behind the scenes, and it was about to explode in a way nobody saw coming. On the day everything really fell apart, NBA YoungBoy was out in Utah preparing what was supposed to be one of the biggest streaming collaborations of the year. According to academics' detailed breakdown, YB had flown out Rocky, Kai's younger associate and rising streamer, for a surprise link-up that could have changed everything for him. And this wasn't just a basic stream plan. Academics revealed that YB had reportedly bought a Lamborghini Urus, a vehicle worth over $200,000, with plans to surprise Rocky live on stream in front of thousands of viewers. Imagine logging on and seeing someone gifted a luxury car in real time. That moment alone would have gone viral instantly. Now here's the backstory that makes this even crazier. Months before any drama started, academics was supposed to attend an Aiden Ross event, but missed his flight because he was on the phone with YoungBoy. During that call, YB asked him, "You mess with that little dude? You mess with him?" Academics said, "Yeah," and YB responded, "I messed with that kid, man. I messed with him. He cool. One of these days I'm gonna pull up on him like surprise him type stuff." That conversation happened long before the rumors, proving that YoungBoy's interest in collaborating was genuine from the start. There was no hidden agenda, no secret plot, just a planned surprise that was supposed to be a major win for everyone involved. YoungBoy had really been watching their content and giving them credit for the grind. He respected what they were building from the ground up. Fast forward to Utah, and academics revealed what YoungBoy's real plan actually was. He said YoungBoy told him, "Yo, I wanted to do a stream with him and I wanted to surprise him." Academics asked what he meant, and YB replied, "I got that boy a Euros. I was going to surprise him. I got an actual RIS that I was going to surprise him with." He wasn't talking about props or clout. He meant a real Lamborghini Urus sitting there ready. Now here's the part that makes it hit different. YB had seen a stream where someone gifted Reiki a toy car instead of a real one, and he felt like that was low-key disrespectful. In his mind, if you're going to bless somebody, do it properly. So he decided he would surprise Reiki with an actual Lamborghini, because in YB's words, if you're going to give him a gift, give him a real gift. That was the energy behind it. Think about that for a second. A multi-platinum artist ready to drop over $200,000 on someone he barely knew just off respect for the hustle. That wasn't about headlines. That was about making a moment nobody would ever forget. The setup was perfect. Reiki was already in Utah. The stream was lined up. The Lamborghini was reportedly ready. You can imagine the cameras rolling, the shock on his face, the internet exploding in real time. It would have been legendary content and a life-changing surprise. But then everything flipped. When academics went live and mentioned that YB wasn't happy about Kai not answering his calls, Kai's team started overthinking the whole situation. They assumed YB was angry in a dangerous way, not just frustrated. Fear started spreading fast behind the scenes. According to academics, they made the call to pull Reiki out of Utah immediately. No stream, no surprise, no Lamborghini reveal. They told YoungBoy that Rocky had a last-minute photo shoot and had to leave right away. But that was just the cover story. The real reason? Kai's team genuinely believed YoungBoy might take his frustration out on Rocky. They thought the tension from the rumor drama was that serious. Academics even broke down how extreme that reaction was, basically saying they packed Reiki up and got him out of there over a fear that didn't match reality. YoungBoy reportedly had no clue what was going on. From his perspective, everything was cool, then suddenly Reiki just dipped. No explanation that made sense, no stream, no moment, nothing. And the wild part? The whole move was based on a misunderstanding stacked on top of a fake rumor. The irony is heavy. A $200,000 Lamborghini surprise got canceled because of a tweet from a 600-follower account and a phone call that never got answered. While Kai's team thought YB was plotting something foul, YoungBoy was actually setting up a $200,000 Lamborghini surprise for their guy. That's not tension, that's a massive misunderstanding mixed with fear. The levels of miscommunication were wild. When YB found out the real reason Reiki left Utah, academics said he was genuinely hurt and confused. YB reportedly reacted like, well, they thought I was going to do something to a kid. What? He couldn't believe people actually assumed he would harm somebody, especially over internet rumors that weren't even real. From his side, he was trying to create a huge moment, not chaos. As people started digging into what really happened, the truth looked crazier than the rumor. First off, the Twitter account that sparked everything was completely fake. Just a random page with around 600 followers chasing attention. No verification, no track record, no proof. Yet that one post managed to shake friendships, cancel a $200,000 gift, and cause serious damage to reputations. But when attention shifted back to Kai and Gigi's relationship, insiders claimed there were deeper issues long before YB's name ever entered the picture. According to multiple sources, Gigi had been moving in ways that raised eyebrows early on. There were claims that other men had flown her out and bought her luxury gifts during the early stages of her relationship with Kai. Trips, expensive items, quiet moves that didn't sit right once they came to light. When Kai reportedly confronted her, sources say she didn't simply admit fault. Instead, she allegedly turned the situation around and made him feel like he was overreacting. She framed it like he was being paranoid or insecure, even though questions had valid reasons behind them. That kind of dynamic can seriously mess with someone's head. Then things got even louder when Kai's assistant, Bree, who usually keeps everything strictly business, posted trash can emojis right after the breakup. For someone known to stay professional to publicly react like that, people took it as a sign that whatever happened behind closed doors was serious. Bree had seen everything up close, and that small post spoke volumes without saying a word. Online chatter picked up fast. More opinions, more stories, more speculation about Gigi's background and character. Some people pointed toward her upbringing and her mother's public behavior, claiming certain patterns may have influenced how she moved. Her mother had even posted videos criticizing Gigi's actions and saying the sweet public image wasn't the full story. Those statements added even more layers to an already messy situation. Meanwhile, through all this noise, NBA YoungBoy was facing backlash for something he never actually did. His name was trending for the wrong reasons, and people were forming opinions off a rumor that started from a small account chasing clout. That's the crazy part. One fake post, one unanswered phone call, and suddenly a $200,000 blessing turned into a full-blown controversy that nobody truly saw coming. According to academics, YB was genuinely hurt by how everything played out because he actually respected Kai and wanted to show him love, not take anything from him. From YB's side, this wasn't about drama. It was about collaboration and creating a big moment together. The financial hit was serious too. YB missed out on what could have been one of the biggest streaming collaborations ever. Imagine the numbers that stream would have done. Viral clips everywhere, social media buzzing nonstop, both of their audiences colliding in one huge moment. That kind of link up doesn't just bring views, it builds long-term power moves. And on top of that, YB had reportedly already spent over $200,000 on a Lamborghini that was meant to be a surprise gift. That's not light money, even for a multi-platinum artist. The car was bought, the surprise was planned, and the rollout was ready. But it all collapsed because of a fake rumor and one phone call that never happened. That's how fast things can fall apart in the internet era. Meanwhile, Kai was dealing with his own storm. He had already spoken publicly about battling self-doubt and pressure around his career. Then this breakup and online chaos hit all at once. Heartbreak, embarrassment, public opinions flying everywhere, that's heavy for anyone, especially someone young and constantly in the spotlight. By the time pieces of the truth started surfacing, the damage was already done. Money was lost, opportunities disappeared, trust between people took hits, and reputations got dragged over something that never even happened. Then Gigi stepped in and tried to control the narrative. She posted on her Instagram story, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane." I've never cheated on him, and you know that I never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please. That statement was strong, but it didn't calm the situation down. Instead, it raised more questions. First, she clearly said she left, which clashed with what many people believed about how the breakup happened. Second, telling Kai to stop the sympathy act while he had openly talked about struggling mentally didn't sit right with a lot of viewers. The internet picked apart every word. Soon people started digging. Old posts, old comments, old clips, everything resurfaced. Her digital footprint became a hot topic. Some users found past comments where she had praised NBA YoungBoy, writing things like "YoungBoy is bae" and "NBA YoungBoy make you move." Those posts added more confusion because they didn't match the firm denial she was standing on. Online reactions got intense. The comment sections turned into debates, and every side had supporters and critics. In today's world, once the internet locks in, it rarely lets go quietly. In the end, the consequences hit everyone differently. For Kai, it became a tough lesson about trust, communication, and verifying information before reacting publicly. For YB, it showed how quickly fake news can stain your name, even when your real intention was to do something generous. One rumor, one viral post, and suddenly everyone's reputation is on the line.
You know, my last time telling you, nigga. Why y'all stupid early boys could get yourself hurt behind a hoe. Man, I'm a gangster. I'm telling you like a man. I don't play on a fake page. I ain't got that to do, man. I'm too up. I'm too G'd up, man. Like, you want a nigga to f your bitch so bad, I'm telling you, I don't even talk to her for these little weird ass hoes y'all been bringing up. I wouldn't dare even talk to them. Never spoke to them. Keep animals, my dude.
For Gigi, the situation turned into a hard reminder that your actions can follow you, and the internet has a long memory. Once something goes viral, it sticks, screenshots and all. This entire drama changed how people look at social media rumors and their real-world impact. One fake Twitter account with around 600 followers managed to shake relationships, cost over $200,000, spark tension between two men who actually respected each other, and cancel what could have been legendary content. That's not just gossip, that's real consequences. The ripple effect hit both hip-hop and streaming culture fast. Creators started moving more carefully, double-checking stories before reacting publicly. The situation became a clear example of how misinformation can spiral when it involves real money, real careers, and real emotions. One unchecked post can snowball into a disaster overnight. After this, collaborations between rappers and streamers didn't slow down. They actually grew. But people became more cautious about how they handled rumors and drama. The Kai and YB situation turned into a cautionary tale about communication, fact-checking, and not letting online noise ruin real opportunities. A simple phone call could have changed everything. Kai Cenat's legacy as a streamer didn't collapse. If anything, it got stronger. Fans saw his vulnerability, his emotions, and his human side. That honesty made people connect with him on a deeper level. He wasn't just a loud, funny entertainer. He was a young man dealing with pressure, heartbreak, and public scrutiny all at once. And that made him relatable. He learned tough lessons about verifying information, communicating directly, and choosing the right circle around him. When you're young and successful, not everybody around you gives the best advice. Sometimes fear spreads faster than facts. The streaming community also took something important from this. Kai had already spoken about mental health struggles, and watching everything unfold pushed bigger conversations about supporting creators behind the scenes. Being successful online doesn't mean you're okay offline. That became clear. As for NBA YoungBoy, his name took an unfair hit at first. Headlines made it seem like he was the villain in a story he wasn't even part of. But once more details surfaced, people started seeing the bigger picture. He was reportedly trying to show love, not cause harm. The fact that he was willing to spend over $200,000 on a surprise gift for someone he barely knew speaks loudly. That kind of move shows generosity and respect for hustle. It doesn't match the negative image the rumor tried to paint. The whole situation also sparked discussions about how some people may use relationships with famous figures for visibility, luxury, or lifestyle upgrades. When you mix fame, money, and the internet, motives get questioned fast. People pointed at patterns, the expensive wish lists, the luxury posts, the timing of everything, and formed their own opinions, asking for close to $1 million in Christmas gifts, showcasing a flawless lifestyle online while your partner talks openly about mental health struggles and then clapping back publicly when things fall apart. All of it became part of the debate. In the end, this wasn't just celebrity drama. It was a loud lesson about trust, communication, digital footprints, and how fast misinformation can flip lives upside down. One fake post created chaos that could have been avoided, and everybody involved walked away changed because of it. Today, Kai is locked in on his mental health and his streaming career. After everything that happened, he's moving smarter and protecting his peace. He's more careful about who gets access to his inner circle and how he reacts to rumors online. The man is still young, still winning, and still backed by millions of loyal fans. As painful as that chapter was, it might have saved him from even bigger problems down the road. An NBA YoungBoy? He kept it pushing with the music and stayed focused on his own lane. This whole situation proved he's not the person a fake headline tried to paint him as. The fact that he was reportedly ready to surprise a young streamer with a $200,000 Lamborghini says a lot about his character. That's generosity, not malice. No matter what social media says, actions like that speak louder. Reiki, though, missed out on what could have been the surprise of a lifetime. Imagine hopping on stream and being handed the keys to a brand new Lamborghini Urus from one of the biggest rappers in the game. That's history-making content right there. It might go down as one of the most expensive missed opportunities in streaming culture, all because of a fake Twitter account and a breakdown in communication. DJ Academics also got pulled into the storm. Even though he never said what the fake account claimed, his name was used to give the rumor credibility. That showed how powerful a platform can be and how easily words can be twisted into a completely different narrative. One screenshot, one edited headline, and suddenly your name is attached to chaos you didn't create. The real lesson here is bigger than just these three names. It's about misinformation in the social media era. One random tweet from an unknown account caused real damage to real lives. It reportedly cost NBA YoungBoy over $200,000, ended Kai's relationship, created tension between two people who should have been collaborating, robbed fans of legendary content, and put multiple reputations on the line. All of that from one unverified post. Honestly, this entire situation could have been avoided with a direct phone call and a real conversation. Instead of reacting off timelines and assumptions, a simple check-in might have cleared everything up. But that's the world now. Fake news spreads fast, and the truth has to fight to catch up. And when money, pride, and emotions are involved, the price gets heavy. People are still talking about this situation, and it makes sense. It became a case study on how quickly social media can flip narratives and push people into defensive mode. It also showed how misunderstandings can grow when communication breaks down. As for Gigi, her response and the way everything unfolded shaped how the public sees her. Some viewers felt her reaction, especially dismissing Kai's mental health concerns and pushing back publicly, didn't help her image. Others believed she was defending herself. Either way, the internet forms strong opinions, and once that happens, it's hard to reset the narrative. One thing is clear, the internet doesn't forget. Screenshots last forever, old posts resurface, and public perception can shift in seconds. Whether people move on or not, this story stays as a reminder of how fragile reputations can be in the digital age. At the end of the day, this wasn't just drama, it was a loud wake-up call. Verify before you react. Communicate before you assume. Because one fake tweet can cost friendships, opportunities, and hundreds of thousands of dollars in real life. To this day, a lot of people still remember her as the girl who allegedly used Kai Cenat, broke his heart, and played a role in costing him a potential friendship with NBA YoungBoy. That label stuck fast, and in the internet age, first impressions can last forever. The bigger impact on the entertainment world is still being felt. Streamers, rappers, influencers, everybody moves a little more careful now. People are slower to believe random screenshots, quicker to question anonymous accounts, and more aware that fake pages can spark real chaos just for engagement and clout. One viral lie can shake careers overnight. At the end of the day, this wasn't just about a breakup or a messy rumor. It was about loyalty, truth, and the real price of believing everything you see online. It was about spotting red flags early before they wreck your peace. It was about mental health, honest communication, and keeping solid people in your circle who actually want to see you win. The next time you see some wild headline trending, think about this situation. Ask yourself, is this verified, or is this just another random account chasing attention? Is this facts, or is this fiction dressed up for clicks? And if someone ever hands you a wish list pushing $1 million for Christmas, remember this story and move smart. Not every request comes from a genuine place. Not every relationship is built on loyalty. If you've got tension with somebody, pick up the phone and talk it out. Don't let tweets and comments decide your next move. One real conversation could save a friendship, a partnership, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the real takeaway from this whole mess. Verify before you react. Communicate before you assume. Protect your peace at all costs. But let's be real. The internet moves fast and drama spreads even faster. There's probably another fake account somewhere right now cooking up the next viral lie for views and engagement. That's just the world we're living in. So stay sharp. Check your sources. Guard your circle. And remember, not everything that trends is true. Some of the biggest online explosions start from the smallest lie, and by the time the truth shows up, the damage is already done. The Kai Cenat and NBA YoungBoy situation will always be remembered as one of the most unnecessary online conflicts ever created. Two people who could have built something legendary almost ended up divided, all because of misinformation. If you made it this far, drop a comment and let me know what you think about this whole situation. Was it all just miscommunication, or was there more going on behind the scenes? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this, and share this video so more people understand how dangerous fake rumors can be. Let's keep the conversation real and keep the facts straight.